Okay. Good morning. Uh, Please, if you have a question, the live chat is open. You can ask your question there. But I want to be sure that you guys are hearing me. Okay, sorry about the audio. I think I'm a bit audible now. So we can continue. We will not wait. We don't want to spend much time. We'll just go straight to what we are going to talk about. I'm going to take we have 2 more classes to demonstrate. These are things that I've taught you guys before, but we have not done it practically. So we're going to try as much as we can to cover those two with this lecture that we're going to do today. But if you have a question, you can also ask. You can see that from some of the videos I've sent to you guys, you have I gave you guys some questions, practice questions that you can practice, so that because your exams are going to be on objectives and subjectives. So good morning. I can see a lot of you saying good morning. Good morning. Please, if you have a question, you ask in the live chat and I will reply you. So let's go straight to the business of today. We have been talking about strings, and we say it's a collection of different characters in Python. It is enclosed either in a single quotation or in double quotation, either in single or in double quotation. So if we see anything with a variable that is in that format, we can say that it is a string. So for instance, we can say that string 1 is hello. And we can say that string 2 is equal to you are welcome to 1st of April 2025. Yes, your exam is going to be objective and subjective. So that's why I gave you practice questions that you can look at. So if you have not also subscribed to this channel or liked the videos, please do that to encourage us to continue providing you those services. I'm sure that we'll also meet in second semester. That will soon start maybe next month. So please do well to encourage us by subscribing to the channel so that each time we drop a each time we drop a each time we drop a video, you'll be able to get it. Somebody is at this point, somebody is still asking me where are the practice questions. Good video that I posted is running almost 2 weeks ago. So please, if you don't have those practice questions, hold your concept responsible. And if you are waiting for somebody to say, where is the practice question? This is practice question. It means you have not been following. If we post a video, go and watch it. I purposely did not say this is practice question, but there are videos of practice question. So after this class, make sure you go and watch it. That is, by the way. So I've talked about string. This is making a string, and it can come in different forms. So let's talk about string manipulation techniques. What are the things you can do with a string? String manipulation techniques. Somebody say it's not seeing my screen. It's another person having that same issue. For having that same issue, I will stop the live stream and start it all over again. Okay. I guess everybody is seeing the screen. If you are not seeing the screen, all you need to do is to play the video. So I'm sure that you are seeing the screen. Somebody is saying, teach us how to open Python. You have all these videos. It means you have not been following the videos. I've checked videos on all these things. Chinonso Okoli, you said I should teach you how to open Python. We have passed this stage. I'm surprised that somebody is still asking me that by now. I should teach you how to open Python. Please go back and watch those videos. Those were the early videos I sent to the platform. Even if you are from the new departments that just joined us, those videos are there. Please, you will not be doing yourself any good if you are not watching those videos. Sonia, there are no, this is not SOE 203. What we are talking about is related to course 201. The videos are with your course rep. Please ask them to send to you. So let's go back. We are talking about string manipulation. So string manipulation. So I'll go to What is one of the things we can do with string manipulation? We can say concatenation. Concatenation. Concatenation simply means adding two things together. And we can use concatenation on those two strings that are up by just saying result. What do we want to achieve? We say string 1 plus string 2. And then we can open our terminal and then also open command prompt, which I like to use. Then I'll type Python space the name of the file, strings. This is the name of the file here, strings, or it's also showing up here, strings.py. I'll press enter. So it said the name of the file is not correct because I didn't add X to it. So, I didn't print it. So we have to do print result. So when I do print result that I'll see. So hello, you are welcome to 1st of April 2025. And we can modify this to create space. We can also put something like this, because you can see from here that there's no space between the hello and the whatever that is there. We can also add something here, and then we test it again. So hello, you are welcome to 1st of April. So what you have seen is string manipulation. Please focus on the screen. If you have a question, ask in the live chat. If you are not yet liked or if you have not yet liked or subscribed to this channel, please do that so that each time we have a class, I'll still meet you people in your second semester. So let's go. Another thing I also talked about is string repetition. String repetition. String repetition. So we can also do string repetition if we do something like this. Just type then give space. So how do you do string repetition? So the major operator for concatenation is the plus sign. Then the major operator for repetition is the asterisk. You see, when you use this asterisk on a string, but when you use it on an integer, okay. So another thing we can do is string slicing. To divide a string slicing. And we can take a text and say this is a text. I will call the text programming. We call the text programming. We can say print text. The first terms that are there, 0. So in this case, string works like a Python list. In this slicing, so it is every word here is indexed. This is index 0, P is index 0, arrow is index 1, O is index 2, and G is index 4. So index last three items. And so you last three items. And so you have those last three items with you. You have those last three items with you. If we go ahead to test what we have done, you see that, okay, this is the first four items. This is the last three items. So that is how you can do string slicing. Another thing you can do with strings is to reverse a string. So to reverse a string. So we say string reverser. So we say string reverser. So it is print colon colon -1 1. Do the string. So let's do the string. So let's also in this way. If word in sentence, if word in sentence, print word has been found. Can do that. Else can say print word was not found. So you can use this. The in keyword is a very powerful way of searching through a sentence or a group of words. So if we test this also, we will see. I'll first of all clear my screen because we have opened a new file. I'll clear the screen, clear screen, CLS. So I'm going to say Python string 2.py. I'll press enter. Okay, say powerful has been found. So which means the word powerful is inside. Python is a powerful programming language. What other things can we do here? We can also try to find the position of that word in the sentence. So we can say position is equal to sentence dot find. Find is the keyword, find word. So we can also test it and say print position. Print position. Check it again. Say it's in position 12. So let's check. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If you pick where it started, so the position 12 is where it is. There are other things you can do. You can say if position is not equal to -1. If position is not equal to -1, we can write the print statement and say print found word word was found at position okay, let's use the right word, at index 12 or whatever that will come up. So I've a bit modified that. So powerful has been found. Powerful was found at index 12. What other thing can we do with string? When you have a sentence like this, and maybe you want to know how many times a particular word appeared in that word, you can also use the count. So what we are doing now is finding or counting the number of occurrences of a word. So we have a sentence already, and we want to find the number of occurrences. To do that, we just need to do text2 dot count. Text2 dot count. I will put the word we want it to count for us. In this case, we want it to count Python. We can put this in a print statement so that we can see the result. Text2 dot count. You can put this in the print statement so that we can see the result. So if you check the result, you see that it's telling the irregular expression library. That's the first thing you are going to use. Then, for instance, I'm going to use. Then, for instance, I want to check whether a particular string has digits in it. I want to check whether a particular string has digits in it. So checking for digits in a string. So the first thing that is required from us is to write a pattern. The pattern with which you're going to use to check it. So from our classes on regular pattern, you understand that this is what you do if you want to check for a digit. So we want to check for one or more digits. So then we also give it a text. The text with which to check. So we can say user ID. And say it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we come down and do the math. So we say math is equals to RE dot search. We the boolean. The output to the boolean. So we check if match That is, if match is true, that is what that means. We print and say that digits found. You can say digits were found in the text. Digits were found in the text. So digits were found in the text. If we run this, I'll clear my screen, the Python, then regular exp.py. So digits were found in the text. We can also do other manipulation. Digits were found in the text, and then we put something like this. Match.group. Match.group to display the digits that were found. So if we check it again, we say digits were found in the text, and we say 1, 2, 3, 4. You see the power of regular expression. Just with this 4 or 5 things here, you have been able to check for a digit using already made stuff there for you. Let's try another regular expression pattern. Okay, let's try another regular expression, and we can also look at it from that angle. So I'm going to create another file. We may not be able to test all regular expressions, so I'm going to create another file. Regular expression.py. I'll do another one. I'll say import. So it's almost the same pattern. It's for you to know the pattern that you want to check. This time around, I can start with text and say the text is Owonuri and Abuwa went to Owerri. Now, I want to check for words. Let me write what we're doing here. Check for words that with capital letter. So I'll come here and say capital letter, capital L is equal to, or just say capital words, that is better, is equal to regular expression dot find all. Then I put the pattern, which is the expression I want. I'll say B, A to Z, pattern here. With that, it simplifies it for us. So with this, I can print capitalized words, print capital words. So let's check again. Just.py. Okay, so we're having an error final. So your ability to read errors that are coming. Say module RE has no attribute final. So this is a syntax error. So it's asking me, do I mean find all? So I'm going to correct it and say find all. So I'll go back and check again. So you see, it has brought out words that started with capital letter. Owanuri, Agua, Erin, Owerri, because they started with capital letter in that basement. So, like I told you people, you can also find email. You can also find other words. For instance, let's just do one other regular expression. Another regular expression that we can do that you also may find useful. That you also may find useful is maybe when we are validating a phone number. So validating a phone number. So import RE. So then we give it a pattern. The pattern is arrow. Depending on how you want the phone number to start. So that simply means 3 digits. Then you go outside of that. So the first one is going to start with 3 digits, and then another 3 digits, with a hyphen between, and another 3 digits. So you are the one that is specifying how it should be arranged as the programmer. So another, then finally 4 digits. Let's see whether this conforms with our Nigerian phone number. So we have the first 3 digits are going to be this kind of country code, going to be kind of country code, and then the next ones are 3 plus 7, 8, 9, 10, 10. So if you remove so it conforms with the Nigerian phone number. Then the next thing is we will now bring out a number to use to test this, whether it conforms to it. So I'm going to put the number in quotation. So we do 2, 3, 4 to be sure that this is a phone number. So we have 80, 36, 83, 0, 6, 5, 5, 36, 13, 36, 3, 36, okay, 6, 1, 3, trying to 4, okay. So if you have a pattern like this, it will make it. So let's try. So if ROE.find match dot full match, sorry, dot full match. So I'll put the pattern, we put the number that we want to check whether it is full match. So to print, this is a valid phone number. This is a valid phone number. Else, print invalid phone number. So let's check this. Let's see the PY regular expression PY. So this is a valid phone number. Who determines whether the phone number is valid or not? Is you. You are the programmer, you are the one that gave it this pattern. Say, this is the pattern I want it to follow. It will start with a open bracket and close bracket. But inside this open and close bracket, it will have 3 digits. Apart from having those 3 digits, the next thing it will have is space and then 3 digits, and then hyphen, and then 3 digits, and then hyphen, and then 4 digits. If you don't follow this pattern, for instance, let me do something like this, and let's test it. To tell you invalid phone number. Let's continue with other. At least you have seen an example of how to use regular expression. So let's also talk about converting a string to uppercase, to lowercase, or to title case. So I will just call it string transformation or string t.py. Now for this, we can just write a text, say text. So we are learning Python programming. We are learning Python programming. So we can say the lowercase print uppercase. This one will give us in uppercase text dot upper. So do lowercase text dot to text dot lower. Let me just change something so that we see the effect. So lower, upper, they are functions, and when you represent functions, these are functions that don't have parameters or arguments. So the last but not the least that I have to share with you guys is title case. Title case. Text dot type. So let's check this and say Python space string underscore t.py. So you can see from here that this is uppercase, this is lowercase, this is title case, means each of the word will start with a capital letter. Finally, let's talk about removing unnecessary spaces. Removing unnecessary spaces. I think I can do it here. So we have text 2, removing unnecessary white spaces. Equal to, so I have a text like this. I have another one like this. You know that white spaces are regarded as characters in programming language. So I can form and say print original text. Print original text. Then I'll do text 2. Then I can also do print text. Text 2 plus 2. So if you have this, I'll go ahead and run. So you see, this is the original text with spaces. This is the other text without space attached to it. So thank you very much. Is there any question? Any question? Okay, if there's no question, let me bring out the questions that we're going to. Okay, I think most of us have done some of these things. So these questions will be for those that missed, if you know you missed the class, or there are, you know, you have missed any test. This is going to be a makeup test. If you know you have missed any text, your department came late, you're going to answer this text. I'm going to post it on the platform for the course rep, and they will send it to your various platforms. So if there is no question, we'll call it today. Thank you very much.